Welcome, friends. Thank you for tuning into the Drip. This is Jake.
This is Brady.
And we've got a fun one today. It's a coffee that was sent to us from somebody that's listened that Brady knows. I'll let you go into the details.
Now, this is taking it back a few years. I had gone on a trip to Europe with two of our buddies after we graduated college. And Jason, who actually sent us these beans, he was our driver for the whole trip. He drove us around in like a super nice charter bus. But yeah, it's funny how small the world is. He randomly messaged me one day and was like, "Did I see you have a coffee podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah, actually, yeah." He was like, "I'm gonna send you some beans." So here we go.
Yeah. So thank you, Jason. Is that his name?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or as he was known in his younger days as Bones. Thanks, Bones.
Bones. Yeah. Thank you for the coffee. We appreciate it. Looking forward to trying it. It's not every day you hear about New Zealand coffee, so this is fun. But without further ado, it's time for everybody's favorite segment of What's on Your Mind. What's
on your mind?
There we go. Diminished chord there at the end.
It's been a minute since we've done that.
It has with the Advent breaks, but
What's on your
Brady, I'll
mind?
tell you, me and Brady have been talking about this over it's probably been the past month or so about this topic, but really I dove into the financials of it today and just don't understand cell phone companies. And what I mean by that, I'm talking about specifically in my case, Verizon. We have Verizon. We switched to Verizon probably 5, 6 years ago because we had T-Mobile, and the coverage where we lived at the time, they claimed it was the new part of town, and we just don't have service there. Wasn't a new block, just there were no houses on that side. Couldn't get over the fact that it was a new part of town, whatever. So we ended up switching from T-Mobile, went to Verizon. Well, when we did that, they paid off our phones with T-Mobile, gave us free iPhones, the whole shebang. Of course, it's not a free phone, right? You're basically signing your service over to them for X amount of years. And so, anywho, we did that. We've been with them for 5 years or so. Their actual coverage and service has been great. Don't have any complaints, nothing. My complaint comes because Brady brought up you have these smaller cell phone companies that have come around. Like you've got Cricket, you've got Mint, you've got was it Red Pocket Mobile now? Like I hear all
There's a
these
bunch
guys.
of them.
Yeah, and they're all using the cell phone towers like what Mint uses T-Mobile, Cricket uses
Yeah.
AT&T. I think Red Pocket uses Verizon. I don't want to speak out of place, but you get what I'm saying. They're all using the same towers. But they charge significantly less. And so I get on and I start looking like, well, hey, what if we want to switch to Mint? Unlimited $15 a month per line. So me and Jackie, we can get phones $30 a month. Bring your own phones. That's the caveat because our phones are currently tied up with Verizon. So what would we do there? Pay them off, unlock them, just sell them, get new? I don't know. So I start doing the financials of it. Well, I'm like, okay, well, how much is it going to cost to break my contract with Verizon? Because I know about a year ago or so, we did the whole thing where we'll give you our iPhone 12s and they gave us 15s.
Yeah.
Well, of course, when you do that, I think it was you're going to be with us for 3 years. Like I think it's kind of like cars. You used to do 4 or 5 year notes, and now you're doing 7, 8 year. Like it's just getting longer and longer. So, anywho, I start chatting with them because you can do the chat with the rep now. I start chatting with the rep, and I'm like, "Hey, I need to know how much if I wanted to cancel with you today. What's that amount I would have to pay you?" And they look through it and they tell me the amount, and I'm like, how does that sound? That sounds high. Like, I don't know what you expect me to say here. Like, it's a lot of money. And they're like, well, can I ask why you're gonna leave? And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm trying to lower my bills. Like, what? Who isn't? And so, like, well, let us see what we can do. You're a valued customer, whatever, all that. all of a sudden comes back and says, we're going to give you a $35 discount per month. Just say yes and we'll apply it. Okay.
Straight off
And,
the top, 35. Didn't even have to
yeah.
go any further.
And we already get a decent discount because Jackie's a teacher. And if you didn't know that, Verizon gives discounts for teachers and first responders, things like that. And so for me and Jackie, I think we paid like 170. Actually, it was a $40 discount. We were paying like 175 a month. They dropped it to 135 just like that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, so you're telling me every month? And he's like, well, yeah, well, actually, next month it's going to be 111. I'm going to go ahead and do something a little extra. But then in February it'll be 135. And I'm like, what is happening? Like, but what are you actually charging me for? I'm so confused. Like,
Where do these extra dollars just vanish to?
yeah, who's paying for that?
Dude,
So
it's
Brady, make it make sense. What is this?
I, it's a racket. That's what it is. It's an absolute racket. So, how we came to all this was I I decided to switch to Mint because we had T-Mobile and they use the same network as T-Mobile. I haven't had any issues with T-Mobile out here other than the price, like you said. And our phones are older. We had iPhone 12s. And so I called and I'm like, okay, I need some options here, but I also want to lower my bill. What can we do? Same scenario like you've had. And it's like, dude, they jumped through every hoop and this and that. And finally, where I ended up, I didn't end up on the same end of the stick as you. She was like, well, we can get you new phones and this, but you have to get the new plan.
Mm,
Oh, and that's going to be an additional $25 a month per line, yada, yada. Oh, and you're going to be paying for the phones. There's another 45 per line. I'm like, oh,
mhm.
you just you just totally negated what I was trying to do. You took me from 120 something a month to 230. Like,
Yeah.
no, I don't want you.
Well,
Leave me
and that's what
alone.
makes Brady. That's what makes me laugh. 6 years ago, 5 years ago, somewhere in there, we were with T-Mobile paying like $220 a month. We go to Verizon because they were like, we'll give you a lesser plan. I think it was going to be, I don't know, I forget the amount, but we'll give you the same plan. Here's free iPhones, and your wife's a teacher, so we're going to give you a discount. And your bill now is 175, and I'm like, I wouldn't. Yes, go. And then now I'm like, well, I think I might leave you on there. Like, well, no, 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 we'll go to 135. So it's like I've dropped $85 just over telling people I'm going somewhere else, and by going,
Right.
what am I actually? I'm having issues here, man. I'm getting
You
all
need
worked
to
up.
you need to upgrade your tripod provider.
Yeah, I'm getting all worked up. But anyway, that's what's on my mind lately is because I'm like, I don't. What are we actually? I mean, I get it. They're selling a service, right? So there's no. It's not like they're
Are they though?
manufacturing
Are
service.
they though?
Mm,
When these other companies like Mint or whoever can offer the same exact thing
yes,
for half the price or less.
but but
I who
here,
ca I don't care if I can't stream at 1080p while I'm driving down the lease road,
yeah.
and I don't care about that. I have no
I mean,
care.
I do, but I'm just kidding. But here's what I'm wondering because you're right. You had I think Cricket was the I may be wrong on this. Somebody's gonna chirp me, but I remember Cricket was if not they were one of the first ones, and they came on and they were dirt cheap.
Yeah.
And of course they get you with the come on for $10, and then it ends up being $40 by the end of it, right? But I wonder if it's gonna be like the Netflix and Hulu type deal. Same thing, right? You started. I remember we were paying $40 a month for Hulu Live. We're at 90 now.
Yeah.
Like, what's gonna
Yeah.
happen? So,
Yeah, I mean, to where these other companies are saying, "Oh, you still want to use our towers? Well, you're going to pay X amount for it." I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. So,
Unless some of that is government regulated and then the rest of it is just like T-Mobile puts a premium on their packaging. I don't know.
or or does T-Mobile own Mint like behind the scenes, and they're like, yeah, go sell it. That's fine. But then they're still taking a loss. So why does I don't know, dude.
I know. It's a racket. That's what I'm saying. It's an absolute racket. So ask me in a year if I still enjoy Mint because I've already paid for a whole year. So
We're gonna see if Brady's phone
I
works in
pay
2 months.
okay, here's the major difference. I paid for a whole year for 2 lines in what Jake is gonna pay for 2 lines in 2.5 months.
Yeah.
That's why I made the jump.
Well, the only difference
Because
is performance.
I don't change phones every single time it comes out.
Brady just
I'm
upgraded
going
from
from
his
a
iPhone
12 to
8
a
yesterday.
17. Yeah, I went from a rock tablet with a stencil.
Uh, but no, for real though, if y'all know more about this, please like chime in, let us know. But
Or
anyway, we're gonna wrap it.
if anybody has bad experiences with Mint, please let me know now before I get a year down the road.
Or don't. Let's just
Yeah, or just keep it. Yeah, just watch
watch
me
Brady's
suffer.
servers just fall apart. So anyway, that's what's on my mind, Brady. And Dripsters. That's what's on my mind is what is going on in the cell phone industry right now. Probably the same thing going on in the Hulu and the streaming service. But anyway, we're gonna leave it there. That's what's on my mind. So
There you go. Let's
back to
get
the
to the
coffee.
beans.
Back to the
Yes.
coffee. Tell us about it.
Hey, today we've got a Village Market blend from one Matakana Roasters out of New Zealand.
Matakana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got their
The
website.
only thing I'm disappointed from Jason about is that he didn't like offer to fly me out to get the beans and then let me come back home. That's the
Yeah,
only. No, I'm just kidding. Um, I know nothing about them, be honest. Haven't looked it up. Um, excited for it. Something totally different. Where the drip has gone international, so that's pretty cool.
yeah. Um, I've got their website pulled up. I'm on the about page, and it looks like their their co-founder. It's pretty sure it's Lindsay Smith, but he spells it Lindesa. I'm gonna say Lindsay. Um, says he took a year to chill out on the north shore of Oahu, Hawaii. Went for the surf, but fell in love with coffee, learning his craft and understanding to master the roasting process in the beachside town of Hawaii. So basically, he went to Hawaii for a year and learned how to roast coffee in Hawaii. Um, and then he went back home in 1989. So this is a while ago. Um, and he was one of the pioneers of the New Zealand coffee scene, and kind of set it all up there. He founded the Sierra chain of cafes with the first branch on Jerbois Road. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, just say it. You're gonna butcher it, so just say it.
It's Jervois, and I don't know if you pronounce it French or not. Jervois or Jervois Road, Ponsonby, Auckland, introducing customers to the art of coffee roasting. So, um, yeah, I mean, there's quite a bit of information here. I don't want to read every word to you. You can do that yourself. Um, but they pretty cool website, pretty interactive. So
Yeah. I think I think from what Jason told me over messages, I think this is like his hometown spot. Like this is where he goes to have coffee.
yeah,
So
that's cool.
yeah, that's neat. And that's the whole thing about, kind of what we've seen recently from stuff that people have given us is they've given us stuff from their own spot or some place they knew about from where they're from. So it's cool to keep that going.
Yeah. And today, did you? I don't know if you already said it. I can't remember, but we have the Village Market Blend.
Village Market Blend.
How many grams is your bag?
This is a 200-gram bag, so a little bit smaller.
So,
Um,
um, you might have stuck around for the what's on your mind, but if you stuck around this far, your next favorite segment of watching me do math is going to really take place because we're going to have to convert from New Zealand dollars to U.S. dollars and from grams to ounces. It's going to be a blast for y'all. So, um, but we're going to dive in.
okay, let's see. 200 grams. What is that, like 8 ounces? 8.5 ounces? It's
I
not
only have
10. I
my
know it's
I
not
have my
10.
dollar converter pulled up, not my grams.
Pretty sure. Hold on.
Lose 2 ounces.
Hold on.
I'm a big Ask Google guy.
Okay. 12 ounces is about 340. So, where does that
How
put us
many
at 200?
how many grams is it? 200?
200.
7.054793.
7 ounces. So this is a little bit smaller bag, but I kind of like that. For someone who lives around there, you'd be going through it faster.
Yeah,
You could look at it that way.
yeah. That's smart. That's smart branding, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Make them come back. But you're gonna see that. I don't want to ruin it, but I'll come back to that note in a minute. So, um, but Brady, you've smelled the beans because we brewed a cup.
Yeah, I've got
While
it brewed up.
mine was brewing while we were kind of talking.
Smelled it
But you smelled it, you've seen it, touched it. Give me a price for that bag. What do you think that bag cost?
in US dollars.
Yes, I have my converter pulled up. Mm.
I'm gonna say 17 US dollars to start out.
Do you want to know how many New Zealand dollars 17 is?
Yes, I would like to know that.
So you said 17 American dollars? That is
Yeah,
29.25 New Zealand dollars.
29.25 exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Sticking with your answer?
gonna stick there. $17 US.
Cool. All right.
So we got
So,
some different brewing methods today. Uh, I did a flat bottom dripper, but you want to show them your
yeah.
cute little tool
So,
that you use without making a mess?
yeah, I've already made a mess. Started brewing that. So y'all know I have just the what I've had forever. It's just one of the V60 drips. Great, it's fine. When we went to our 12 gate, met with Hunter, he told us about the hoop. Brady surprised me and got me a hoop, and this thing is awesome. Um, there's liquid in here, so it didn't fully. I don't want to get into it. There's you put your grounds in here, you pour a little bit of water in here, let it bloom, and then you pour the rest of your water in this outer hoop, and there's bypass holes down here that feed it in. And so you can literally, instead of having to sit there and pour every 30 seconds to a minute, you can pour it, walk away, and it'll slowly drip itself. This is what I've been using. Honestly, you got it for me 2 or 3 weeks ago. Um, it's been fantastic. I recommend, especially if you're new to this is a great tool because that, as Brady has said, it takes the guesswork out of it. You don't have to sit
Yeah,
there and babysit. You don't have to guess did I hit the right number. You don't. You need your scale still because you need to know how many grams of water you're adding. But it's been really cool, and I've
yeah.
enjoyed it. Especially in the mornings when I'm getting the kid ready and get myself ready. I can pour it and then I can walk away.
I got mine up there, right there.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's kind of I'm not calling you an idiot, but it's kind of idiot proof. It's you just grind it up, put it in there, pour the water,
yeah,
walk away, come
yeah.
back in 4 minutes.
Again, if you're looking for another option, or if you're new to this and want to start somewhere, I
You
recommend
know
this.
what's you know what's funny is Hunter had told us about that when we did that walkthrough, and I'd been seeing it in their shop and like, maybe I'll try that one day. And then I bought you that one, and I got one, and that thing like blew up. The hoop is popular right now.
Yeah.
There's a guy named James Hoffman who's like a coffee wizard on YouTube, high following. Um, but he did a review actually of the hoop. It's probably been 2 weeks ago, and since then, dude, all I've seen is the hoop everywhere. So it just like, pff. So I don't
Did you
know
send
if
me that video or who sent me that?
I might have sent you that
Yeah.
video,
Yeah.
but
So
yeah, that thing
anyway,
blew up.
but yeah. So if you're looking for something, can't recommend this enough. It's really cool, real easy. Like I said, pour your stuff, walk away. You don't have to sit there and spiral and whatnot. So
It
anywho, that's
might
what we're
be
doing.
it might be hard to find right now, but hit us up. I have seen it on a few spots online. Um, so if that's something that you're interested in having, you know, more than one brewery at home or something different,
Yeah.
let me know and I'll let you know where to find it.
Yeah. So, um, but on this Matakana Village Market blend, um, again, assuming it says blend, I'm assuming this is a blend. It's
It's a
a
blend.
it's a medium dark roast, and I could when Brady gave me some of the beans, you could see that in the beans, and you can smell it. It does smell a little darker. Um, and the notes on it are rich dark chocolate, stone fruit, and hazelnut.
Welcome back, Tree
Well,
Nuts.
no. I mean, it makes sense. He learned how to roast in Hawaii.
That
Makes sense.
that is true. That's true. All those Hawaiian stuff, it's all tree nuts. So
Yeah. But um, Brady, what's your favorite stone fruit?
probably a peach.
Yes, peach is my favorite fruit out of all of them.
I like apricots, but I think a peach is probably my favorite out of that family. And
Yeah.
most people probably hear stone fruit and they're thinking like, what is that? What?
I didn't know till a few months ago, to be honest. I Googled it. I
It's
was like, what is stone
it's
fruit?
it's the fruits that have that large seed in the middle. That's
Yeah.
what they're calling stone fruit. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But peaches, give me the Fredericksburg peaches.
Yes.
If anybody
I
finds a
keep,
coffee with that as a flavor on it, bring us a bag.
we will pay you money for that. So, no, I keep peaches in the fridge, and that's like, well, after I eat lunch, going back to work, like I take a peach, that's my snack. So, love peaches. Um,
Yeah,
cool. Well, hey, you want to taste it?
yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Let me turn this off so it's not beeping at me. All right. Sink it.
Yeah.
Pink it.
You know, it's funny you were talking about that noise. There's been a few times where we've been recording remote, and I swear it almost sounds like a soccer whistle.
Oh, thought you were going to say one of the smoke alarm.
No, it's not that grating on the ears, but it's
Doesn't have
like, I
that
wonder if,
reverb.
yeah, I started thinking about like, I wonder if Jake is like sitting there watching replays of 3-year-olds playing soccer and trying to come up with new coaching schemes.
Oh, and you got to cut that edge. Oh, interesting.
Oh, you're rocking the athletics. You got Rockhounds and athletics on tonight. Look at you.
Farm team. Farm team. Midland Rock Hounds. Farm team for the A's. Ooh, Nordagios.
Hey, actually, just real quick, we just did Nordagios a few weeks ago, and Jake over at Nordagios reached out to us and just, kind of told us thanks. But they sent us some swag, a couple t-shirts and some coffee. So, Jake, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. We've been in touch
Oh,
with a few different roasters over the country.
yeah,
Brady's been in touch with them, but that's kind of, to be honest, been initiated from our side. This was the first one where they reached out to us, and for to be a company like Nordagios, that was one of the first ones I tried for Brady. I think it's pretty
yeah,
sweet. So,
yeah. And I checked it. So I've been keeping up with that special line that they have, but um, I just got this bag. Look how pretty that sticker is. That's a cool looking sticker, man. It's gonna be a good bag. Kodawari Volume 2. Whoosh whoosh.
so Brady, what do you initial thoughts?
If I'm being totally honest, um, it's exactly what it says it is. In my opinion, it's rich dark chocolate. It has like a very faint hint of fruit, and it has a little bit of earthy nuttiness to it. So it's exactly what they say it is. How about you?
Is this a safe space?
Define safe.
I'm gonna say it. So
Yeah.
when we smelled the beans and when I saw them and when I first smelled the brew, I'm like, I'm not gonna like this. It's medium dark. I'm not gonna enjoy this.
Which is funny
Huh.
because you started out there and I have like pushed you the other direction.
You've drugged me. Um, but you hit the nail on the head. It is a medium roast. It is on the darker side. It's darker than what I would want. But I feel like the stone fruit and the hazelnut are kind of keeping it from going off that cliff. Like I thought this was gonna be that Folgers that I drink at work in the morning, and it was just gonna taste burnt. And you have to put
Yeah.
cream from the sugar or something in it because it's burnt. I could drink this black all day long.
Um, I think it has enough things going on that just like what you said, it could have been just bitter.
Mhm.
Um, but it's not. I actually like it.
Yeah.
Um, like what you said, I think I could drink this like you poured it up, served it to me.
Mhm.
I would drink multiple cups of that. It's smooth. Actually,
Mhm.
it,
No,
it
it is.
has that little bit of bitter at the front, and that's like that kind of dark chocolate. Like if you've ever had like real dark chocolate, um,
Yeah.
not Hershey's dark chocolate, but I'm talking like high concentrate dark chocolate. It kind of has that vibe to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I would agree. So,
It's actually pretty. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of. I just tend to not avoid, but dark roast. Um, it's not my first love in
yeah.
coffee, but this is
Now,
good.
I'm
If
still
this
gonna
was
be
my
honest.
hometown spot, I'd hit it up.
Yeah.
And they may have
I'm gonna be
they may
honest.
have some other stuff.
Yeah, they do. This isn't my favorite. I don't love it. I'm gonna be honest, but it's good. It's much better than I thought it was gonna be, but it's good, and I would drink that, and I don't hate it by any means. So don't love it, don't hate it. I like it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a
No, it's a
score.
salt.
I've been looking at our list trying to figure out where I want to put it. But I have first score that pops in my head. I looked, and I think it fits right there. So I'm. Are you ready?
I'm conflicted because I feel like I can't compare it to some of the fruity coffees that we drink. It's almost like it's in a different category. You know what I mean?
I'm comparing
Like we
it to
have,
kind of what I would wanna drink on this list.
I'm just thinking like we have a lot of fruity coffees, and then we have some that have been darker, and I would say of that group, this is probably one of the better ones. Maybe that daybreak coffee was pretty dark, but it was pretty good. It had a lot going on to it. Um, I think I'm ready. I think I have a score ready.
3, 2, 1, and then we'll go over the final price. We didn't forget.
Yeah, I'm
Cool.
ready.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, 6.5.
6.9. There you
Yeah.
go. Really not far apart there.
No. Like I said, I would drink that. If that was my local coffee spot, I'd go get it. Um,
Just
I
out of
probably would
curiosity,
also have to.
what other offerings do they have?
Let's see, I clicked in on this one. They have an organic blend, which is rich dark chocolate, stone fruit, and hazel. Okay, that's the Village Market. Smooth milk chocolate, caramel, and macadamia. So that one I think is obviously a little lighter blend. A Guatemalan SHB, single origin. It's milk chocolate, malt, toffee, sweet and nutty. Um, they have some decaf. They've probably got 4 or 5
Yeah.
different roasts. And it looks like honestly, I think that's the darkest they have. So
Um, I could totally see this may be their house blend, honestly. Because I
Yeah.
could totally see that being a really good latte or something like that.
I was thinking the same thing.
Cappuccino.
You add cream to that or you add sugar to that, and I could see it kind of taking everything in because it doesn't nothing sticks out from it, but it's also not burnt. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's
Oh,
just complex enough to complement milk.
yeah.
So,
Sweet. Brady, how much does that
final
cost?
price, final price, US dollars. I was at 17. I'm gonna go up to 18.
Going up to 18 for a 200-gram bag. So that puts you at
Yeah,
$30.97 New Zealand dollars.
sure.
Okay. Um, it cost, probably back in here. That bag is 13 New Zealand dollars, which means it is $7.56.
Whoa, way off.
Samsonite.
Is that okay? Do they have different bag sizes?
No,
Like
that is not bad.
that's
So, because they have them all on here, that is the smallest bag. They have 500 grams, which is 33 New Zealand dollars. And then they have a 1 kilogram bag, which is 64. But even 500, how much is 500 grams? Let me see. 500. That's a 17 and a half ounce bag. And it was 33 New Zealand, which puts it at $19.18. This is affordable coffee. Again,
yeah.
I don't know, like, I'm not good with foreign currency, so I don't really know. But for us, for what we're used to paying for coffee, but again, maybe it's different when you have to import it. Maybe I
Well,
don't know.
okay. Take this into account too. It's a smaller bag. So if you were in the neighborhood and you're a coffee aficionado, how many bags of that are you going through in a week? Probably burning through some of that.
Yeah,
Because that would do, like for me and you, that would do 10 pour-overs.
yeah. And
So,
I don't drink 1 cup a day.
so it
I'm a
might last you
pretty
a
poor.
week.
Yeah,
So yeah,
no.
Well, I feel like a total noob. Thought it would be higher than that. Um,
There you go.
there you go.
Thank you. Well, hey,
Hey, real
that's
quick
a
too,
review.
I want to add this too. We don't have time to do it today, but he sent us another bag too that's from Mount Atkinson, and this is also a 200-gram bag. So maybe that's a thing there, little smaller bags.
Yeah, maybe so. Let us know,
So
Jason, if you're watching this.
we'll we'll
Is
get
that
to
your
this one as
standard
a
bag or?
we'll
Huh.
get to this one as an extra
Yeah.
review at some point, but
Okay. Anywho, that's Matakana. Um, I was just say, what were you, Brady? 6'9".
6.9, yep.
I was 6.5, so pretty close. Um, but hope you enjoyed it. Check us out: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you find your podcast. Like and subscribe so you don't miss out. Jason, thank you for the coffee. Really appreciate you thinking of us
Yes.
and sending that to us. But that's a review of Matakana. This is Jake.
This is Brady Bones. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, drip out.
Drip out.